long. And I guarantee these guys are gonna come back for this. Oh, it's heavy. Oh.
Brody is someone who seems to be living an ideal dream, traveling across remote islands, camping beneath the stars, spending most of his time on the water fishing, eating what he catches, and enjoying each moment with friends. The best part is, he shares it all. His videos are not only fun to watch, but also highly informative, since he often demonstrates survival methods and fishing skills in real time. On this trip, he ventured to a secluded island along Australia's coast. What began as another exciting journey quickly turned into something much more dangerous.
I've been camping for the last couple of days and it's time to get a feed. But to give myself an extra challenge, I'm actually after a venomous species of fish using my bare hands to catch it. Go, Strider. Stay there. I got you. Whoa! Whoa! Strider! Go! Go, Strider! Go! Where'd it go? Good girl. Box it in. Box it in. Ooh. This could be lunch. Where'd it go, Strider? Where is he? Ah, he bit me! There he goes.
After a couple of days camping, Brody decided it was time to get food. But instead of taking the easy route, he set himself an extreme test.
Right in front of me, under this little pebble, I'm pretty sure. Is the world's deadliest, most venomous octopus, the blue ring octopus. I'll be very, very bloody careful here. One bite. Can't see in this angle. That's not going to work because as much as I want to get that shot, I do not want to get bitten by this beautiful, beautiful thing. So I need to cruise around here so I can see what I am doing. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Hi mate, my name's Brody. It is absolutely lovely to meet you. Hi. Brody. Wow. Oh, please don't go that way. That's my body, mate. That's the wrong way.
Trying to catch a venomous type of fish with his bare hands. During the attempt, he sustained a small bite. Painful as it wasn't enough to slow him down. He pressed on with his exploration, pushing boundaries further by seeking some of the most dangerous creatures in the region. The very next day, while walking the beach, he noticed a pufferfish stranded on the shoreline. Hoping to help, he gently picked it up and placed it back in the water. But in a shocking twist, the fish bit him hard.
Right now, that he was not friendly. These athletes fully having a crack at me now, from friend to enemy. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I wasn't looking, I was looking the other way and he full got me. Oh, that's really bad. He was so fast. I deserve that. I'm not mad at him. I gotta go to hospital. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh my God, I don't think I have a finger anymore. I actually think it bit half my finger. I just looked away for 5 seconds. Come on, pick up. Hey Dad, this is a little bit of an emergency call. Nothing, not fatal, but I got bit by something in my fingers. Got sort of down to the bone. Matt, I'm gonna start driving back now, but I just thought, I know with blood loss and all that, you should meet me ASAP and probably take over and take me to the hospital. No, again, do not stress, it's not life-threatening, but... Is it? Yep.
The bite was so deep it sliced into his finger, almost down to the bone. The pain struck instantly, and blood loss became a serious issue. Realizing the severity of the situation, Brody rushed to the hospital, where he underwent surgery on his injured hand. Many viewers admired Brody's fearless approach, but moments like this reveal just how dangerous it can be to interact with wild marine animals. Pufferfish may appear harmless, yet their powerful teeth are capable of causing major injuries. For creators like Brody, there's always a thin line between adventure and recklessness, and this case serves as a reminder of the real risks behind the lens. Brody eventually recovered and paused filming briefly, but it raises an important question. Is chasing the perfect shot worth risking lasting damage? Would you take the same chances if you were in his place, or would you play it safe? Fishing is often described as calm, a quiet escape by the water, waiting for the line to tug. But not every outing ends with a simple catch. At times, the water conceals far darker things never meant to be found. On March 24th, 2020, two friends headed to a frozen lake. Their goal wasn't to reel in fish, but to try magnet fishing, hauling up bits of metal hidden beneath the ice. At first, everything seemed ordinary. The air was frigid, the lake sealed in ice.
See, those are the footsteps.
Look.
And blood.
I don't know if that's spray paint or blood. There's a dog bowl there. Doggy bowl.
No, but yeah, you're right. There's fresh prints.
Maybe they were out here with their dog or something, playing or something, but why is there blood? Maybe that's why they were running out of here. Their dog, something happened to their dog.
Maybe.
Ran away?
Maybe. Yeah.
Hold on.
Where's it go, though? Where's it lead?
Let's follow the blood.
Yeah.
As they made their way along the shore, they spotted something unusual. Fresh tracks in the snow. At first glance, the prints looked harmless, likely left by someone out walking a dog, but scattered beside them were streaks of red. What began as a few small drops of blood grew into larger smears, leading toward a tunnel where the water was still flowing.
If you're right, though, I don't want to see that shit. Oh, do you see?
Man.
Oh,
Bro, that's a
it's
dead
just
dog.
like the deer. Do you smell
I
that?
don't know if it is a dog, but there's a dead animal in there.
Huh? Well, don't touch it with your bare hand. What the fuck? You got blood on you, man.
Fine, there's water here.
Oh, disgusting.
Stop recording, bro. I don't want to show this.
Oh, fuck. It smells.
Yeah. Turn the light on if you have to.
No, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. We don't have to show a whole dog.
Following the trail, the pair came across a bag half buried in snow at the lake's edge. The odor hit before they even touched it. Inside, wrapped in a way that suggested someone wanted it hidden, was the mutilated body of a dog. Its head was gone. The sight was horrifying, but what they uncovered next was even worse.
Man.
I'm not touching it. It's missing its head?
Yeah, I got blood on it. Why the fuck people need to do this shit? Why? I guarantee you it's the same sick that killed that deer. They killed this dog.
Why the fuck would they chop its head off, though? Why the fuck would they chop off its head?
We gotta call the cops
this
or something.
I was having a good time and this is ruined now.
I know, we were actually having a really great time.
Yeah.
This happened today. This happened today. They dumped it there to siphon off the blood, to get rid of the blood.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll come back and bury it somewhere else. They were dumping it in this lake here so the water can wash away all the blood.
That smell is strong though.
Yeah, I almost puked, bro. Fucking puke.
Alright, are we getting out of here? Or are you actually gonna call the cops?
Yeah, we should. We can bury it. Maybe we can bury it here or something. We'd have to dig a hole though. I don't have a shovel.
We don't have a shovel, man.
I have a machete. Man, what? I don't get it. What the fuck? Hold on, come here, bring that camera. Why do people need to do this shit? Even if that was their dog and it was sick, bury it at least. Why cut off his head? You know?
They're just sick fucks, man. They're just sick. No normal person would just cut off the head of a dog.
Guys, like, I don't have a dog. I've always wanted one. I have 2 cats that I love very, very much. I want to see if this machete can dig. I mean, the ground is really soft. We can, like, bury it over there. That's what we gotta do. What is that?
What? The doggy bowl?
No, look in the water.
Sounds fancy.
Look at that. There's like a metallic box there.
Where?
Look at the water.
I can't see it. Okay. No, I don't see it.
Bro, look. That way. Look in the water. My hands are frozen from that ice cold water.
Yeah.
There's a...
It's not a rock.
Magnet. Where's the magnet?
We left it behind where the backpacks are.
I'll go grab the magnet. Hold on.
Wait, we don't even need it. We don't even need the magnet. It's not deep.
Huh?
I think I can fish it out.
No. No.
What?
Bro, look at the box. You can't get that on camera? Look what's near it. Look at the red water. There's more blood in that box. Are you kidding? I'm gonna get the magnet. Go get the magnet quick. Look, that's a metallic. Look at that shit. Are you kidding me? There's blood coming out of that box. Come on, man. This. Bro, there's blood seeping out of that box. Here, gimme. Take that. I'm already wet and my hands are red.
No, it's cold.
My hands are red because they're so cold.
You touched that bag too. That's actually probably blood.
I never want to come back here again. I guarantee you these guys were here to dump this dog and we showed up.
Why the f would they put it in a box?
Look at all that blood.
Yeah, I see. Put on some gloves or something, man. You should just be touching that with bare hands.
This hasn't been here for long. And I guarantee these guys are going to come back for this. Oh, it's heavy.
Oh my god. Look at all that blood. You actually think it's a head?
Look at all the blood.
Yeah, I see. In the water just nearby, a metal box sat partly submerged. The water around it was stained red. Using their magnet, they pulled it ashore. The box was heavy, leaking fluid. Forcing it open, they discovered the missing head of the same dog. The realization was gut-wrenching. This wasn't an accident. Someone had deliberately killed the animal, dismembered it, and attempted to dispose of the remains in the freezing lake. The scene was fresh, which meant whoever had done this was likely there only hours before. The cold wind whipped across the ice, and the two couldn't shake the fear that the person responsible might still be nearby. While some might dismiss it as a brutal case of animal cruelty, others believed it could point to something even darker, perhaps tied to criminal activity or ritualistic acts. Dumping remains in water to mask blood is a known tactic for hiding evidence. The fact that the head was placed in a separate sealed container raised more unsettling questions. What makes this discovery so chilling isn't only the cruelty, but the timing. The footprints and blood trail implied it had happened just hours earlier. So who had done it? And more disturbingly, had the two stumbled upon the scene while the culprit was still watching from the trees? On July 30th, 2022, outdoorsman Grant uploaded what began as a calm solo fishing trip inside Yellowstone National Park. But what started as a peaceful day by the river slowly turned into a tense reminder of how uncertain stealth camping in the wilderness can be. Grant was no stranger to outdoor life. Much of his spare time was spent near rivers and lakes, fishing, and appreciating the quiet isolation nature provided. This outing felt no different. Recent flooding in the Yellowstone River had finally subsided, and with water levels returning to normal, the fish were active once again. Excited for both the catch and the experience, he entered the park, combining fishing with an overnight stealth camp for a full wilderness escape. The day went smoothly. Hours drifted by on the river in peace, the fading sun reflecting off calm waters.
Spot number one today, guys. We are on the Yellowstone River here in Yellowstone National Park. I know you guys know a lot about the flooding that went on here. Water levels have dropped perfect levels, and these fish seem to be pretty happy from what I've been hearing. So I decided why not to come out here, try a stealth camp, and see what we can do. Find some fish today. So just show you guys a whole Yellowstone National Park. So it's so sweet.
But with every designated campsite already taken, Grant had little choice but to attempt stealth camping. He discovered a narrow dirt path, one of the few ungated access roads, and parked his van far from the main trail. It wasn't ideal, exposed, and somewhat unsettling, but it was quiet. He scouted the area, returned to his van, and prepared for the night. As night fell, unease crept in.
Well, speaking of a bear spot, here I am crouching in the woods, eating their strawberries. I'm sure they wouldn't be too excited. So, on that note, guys, I've walked a little ways along this gorgeous trail and found something cool for you guys. Had a little bonus in there. Only if we could catch a fish, this section catch and release only, and do like some strawberry trout. I don't know. I'm not a great cook, but... And honestly, that doesn't really sound great, but I'm sure someone knows how to make it great. So, anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get back to the truck. Just take it easy for the rest of the night. And honestly, I think I might just sit down here on the benches like I'm fishing. And as it gets darker, head up and then sneak in the truck. Well, guys, I have been hanging out just for the last little bit here. It just got dark here, so I decided to hop in the back of the truck now, as I was getting pretty terrified with the grizzlies and all that good stuff, guys. Fingers crossed nothing happens in the rest of the night. It's been a pretty good night so far, pretty good day. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's been an awesome adventure. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll wake you up if anything else goes on the rest of the night, but I think we're looking all right, so.
Thoughts of bears and the isolation pressed on him, though the forest stayed still. For hours, nothing moved. Then, around midnight, the silence broke. Tires rolled slowly over gravel, crunching closer. Headlights swept across his van. In such a remote spot, no one should have been there. The vehicle circled, stopped, and someone stepped out. It wasn't another camper. It wasn't someone lost. It was a park ranger. Grant hadn't realized stealth camping was prohibited in that section of Yellowstone. The ranger approached, checked his information, and issued a firm warning. He was told to leave immediately.
Coming, sir.
Unfortunately, there's no camping in here. Are you the only one in the vehicle, brother?
It's just me, man.
Alright, can you step out? Do you got a license on you?
I do. I'll have to get my wallet, man.
You okay?
Yeah, man. Just actually out of Boise. Just doing some camping. I did not know it was illegal.
The encounter ended quietly, but the tension remained. Packing up in silence, Grant drove away into the dark, the unease of the moment overshadowing what had been a perfect day outside. While the consequences were minor, just a warning, the psychological impact carried more weight.
Well, that was absolutely terrifying. I'm so thankful we got off with a warning there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Do I recommend stealth camping Yellowstone? Absolutely not. So, anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one.
For stealth campers, this underscores the risks of bending rules, especially in areas that are carefully monitored and protected. Grant's trip ended safely, but it leaves a bigger question. Does the freedom of stealth camping justify the chance of getting caught, or worse, putting yourself in danger in an already unpredictable wilderness? Would you take that risk or stay at the official campsites? On Wednesday, November 16th, 2016, along the Nyara River in southwest Tanzania, two friends set out expecting nothing more than a simple day of fishing, but the hidden dangers of the wild soon surfaced in the most terrifying way. Out of nowhere,
Okay, you made your choice.
their small boat was hit with enormous force. A massive hippo had slammed into them, nearly flipping the vessel and leaving both men clinging desperately to stay afloat. In a panic, one of them pulled out a handgun, firing warning shots into the water in a frantic attempt to scare the animal away. By sheer fortune, the attack stopped before either of them was dragged under. The two managed to get away without injury, but their survival came dangerously close. A moment that could have ended in tragedy. Hippos are responsible for more human fatalities in Africa than nearly any other large animal. Fiercely territorial and highly aggressive, they can easily overturn boats. In this instance, the gunfire may have startled the hippo, giving the men just enough time to escape. But imagine if they had actually been thrown into the river. Could they have stood any chance against such a powerful creature? Situations like this are a stark reminder of how thin the boundary can be between adventure and disaster when venturing into the wild. Two dedicated fishermen stood knee-deep in a murky lake in Australia, fully aware of the hidden risks beneath the surface. Yet, despite the danger, their passion for fishing kept them wading in the water.
I think there's a heap sitting on top of that. Well, but over the other side where it drops off again, there's a fucking shitload of weight in there.
Yep, see if I can get over the other side.
Hey, fuck ya! Oh, turtle.
Then, without any warning, something lunged toward them. A hostile turtle burst from below, snapping close enough to remind them it was there. The fishermen escaped injury, laughing it off nervously. That lighthearted response disguised what could have been a very serious incident. Wildlife in these settings can strike at any moment. This time, it was only a turtle, but it might just as easily have been a crocodile or even a bull shark. What appeared to be a routine fishing trip could have turned into something far more dangerous. Turtles are usually harmless, yet certain species can be unexpectedly aggressive when threatened or guarding their territory. The greater danger in Australian waters, however, often comes from crocodiles that live in many rivers and lakes, making wading a dangerous decision for fishermen. So here's the real question. Would you take the chance of standing in muddy water where almost anything could be hiding beneath the surface? The calm, quiet appearance of a lake can conceal threats capable of turning a casual day of fishing into a struggle to survive.
Guys, brand new video for Burnin' Eights. It's, as you can tell by the title, pretty crazy experience. We wanted to share it with you, and something we never thought would happen, but there'll be a response video coming very soon, so stay tuned.
In a recent upload from Burnin' 8, the creators shared a frightening moment they never expected to face. What started as a simple outdoor excursion suddenly took a terrifying turn when a gunshot cracked through the trees surrounding them. Shocked, they froze in place, scanning the forest for any sign of where the sound came from. Unsure of what had just occurred, they chose to continue, hoping it was nothing more than a stray round.
Holy sh! Stop shooting! Hey!
But only moments later, another shot rang out, and this time, it struck their boat. The realization came quickly. Someone out there was shooting in their direction.
Hey! You shot my boat! It hit my boat!
A distant voice later insisted the rounds had been aimed only at nearby trees. Still, whether it was an accident or something more deliberate, the danger was undeniable. Fortunately, both of them escaped without harm, yet it's clear how easily one mistake could have turned the situation into a serious tragedy. It remains uncertain if the shooter truly meant to target trees or if the fishermen were intentionally being threatened. Encounters like this bring up disturbing questions about safety in isolated places, where even one reckless act with a firearm can put innocent lives at risk. So, what's your take? Was this nothing more than careless behavior? Or did someone purposely fire toward them? Out in the wild, when strangers enter the picture, the line between accident and deliberate threat can become frighteningly thin. That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story, share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.